Hello everyone, my name is Kireeti Valicherla. I'm a product manager in the Workspace Services team. Today I'm excited to talk about the Citrix Managed Desktop service, which we just announced at Citrix Synergy. So before I get into the demo, I would like to give you a brief introduction of what the service is all about. So this is a new Citrix Cloud service, and we have designed it to be the simplest and the fastest way to deliver Windows virtual desktops. One of the core design principles behind the service has been simplicity. So we want to provide a turnkey offering for our customers to easily provision Windows virtual desktops. So you'll recognize the simplicity while I walk you through the demo. The other key thing that we have done is bundling of the capacity. When I say bundling of the capacity, this is the first time Citrix is actually going to host the workload VMs, the actual Windows workloads, the VDAs, on which the apps and desktops run. This will all be running in Citrix Managed Azure. The third thing is the ability to have a single bill for you. So Citrix will be the one vendor where we have all the pieces necessary for you to get your VDI deployments going. So now if you look at the key pieces that we're using underneath, so first we're going to be using Azure for hosting the workloads. Citrix is not building its own data centers. We're going to use all the data centers that Microsoft has, the Azure, and it'll be the Citrix Managed Azure where we host the workloads. Second, we will be using the Windows Virtual Desktop technology. Particularly, we are excited about the new Win 10 multi-session capability that Microsoft has introduced. So this solution is authorized by Microsoft to deliver Windows 10 multi-session. The second, we are also looking at hosting Windows 2016. So if you're an existing remote desktop services customer, you can bring your existing RDS CAL licenses and also host Windows 2016. So you can do both apps as well as desktops. In terms of Citrix technologies, we use the Citrix Cloud technologies. The management services all run on Citrix Cloud. So you would, as an administrator, log into citrix.cloud.com. That's where you kick off your deployments, and now you also monitor your deployments. You also log in through the Citrix Workspace app. Your end users will log in through Citrix Workspace app, and they will be able to launch the sessions using HTTX protocol, and we use the gateway service as well. So those are the key pieces. You might be wondering, how is it different than existing virtual apps and desktop solutions from Citrix? So here's a quick slide to kind of summarize it. The first one that you're seeing is the traditional virtual apps and desktop solution, the on-prem solution, where you bought the license from Citrix, you bought the hardware from some other vendor, and you got the Microsoft licenses, and you stitch all of it together. So every piece in this box was managed by you. 2015, we launched Citrix Cloud. Citrix Cloud now has a bunch of services. On this slide, we only show a couple of them, the one being the virtual apps and desktop service, where we took care of the management components that you see in the top half here. All of that was delivered as a service, but you still were responsible for the VDAs that were running. And these VDAs could run in any hypervisor or any public cloud. This is the most robust solution for our enterprise customers, and we expect this to be the one that is used by vast majority of enterprise customers. But we are beginning to see demand where they want a simple solution where even the VDAs are hosted. And that's where this new Citrix Managed Desktop service comes into play. It is a desktop as a service solution where Citrix is now not only managing the management components, but also the VDAs. Now that the VDAs are running in Citrix Cloud, you might be wondering, how does it connect to my on-prem resources? So we actually make that connectivity simple through a couple of options. I'll talk about it during my demo. So with that, I'll shift into the demo. So once you get access into the service and you launch the Citrix Cloud Launchpad, you'll actually see. Can I start over? Yeah. So once you get access to the service, the new service style Managed Desktops will light up for you. You click on the Manage button, which will take you to the service console. So here, I already have it open. So once you get into the service console, this is the first time experience. So as I said in the beginning, the service has been designed for simplicity. So we have made it extremely simple for our customers to get your first deployment going. So all you have to do is to tell us a machine type that you want. So we have a few flavors. So let's say I'm going to go with a 2 vCPU, 8 gig version. You can pick a region. So we support 4 regions now, Australia East, East US, West Europe, and West US. So I'm going to pick the East US one. Tell us how many desktops you want. Let's say I'm going to want 3 desktops. Give a name. I'm just going to call it Synergy because I'm at Synergy. And then hit quick create. So that starts the deployment process for your first set of desktops. And it'll actually, it takes a few minutes for the desktops to be complete. And after that, you can assign users. Typically, this process takes anywhere from 45 minutes to 60 minutes. But I already have a catalog created here. I'm just going to follow with the next set of steps. So you can come in and add subscribers. So with this service, we also allow you to use a Citrix Managed Azure AD, so you can quickly add a few users and quickly assign these desktops. But we have other options as well. So you can connect to your existing AD through once you have a connectivity option set up, or you can also bring your own Azure AD, which is connected through the workspace. So once you have assigned the subscribers, you can also go and publish your apps and desktops. So in this one, I'm actually switched to a multi-session catalog, which is using a 2016 VM. So as you can see here, I've published the shared hosted desktop, as well as a few applications. You can always easily add new apps through this UI. You can also publish it by path if needed. So we support all the options. So now I'm kind of going to switch over to a few advanced features, such as preparing your master images. So we allow you to customize the images. So Citrix by itself provides a few master images, which has the latest OS updates, as well as the latest VDA pre-installed. But you can actually build new VMs using the build image or an import image functionality. So, so with the build image, it's a simple workflow within the console that we allow you to build images, or you can import a new image as well. So that's, we make it extremely easy to bring your own apps as well with this functionality. And finally, in terms of network connectivity, so we have a method where we can easily connect into your existing Azure subscription, which has, so through a process called VNet peering. And once we have access to that, your Azure subscription, we have access to your AD and other resources, so that we can support domain join VDAs and all of that. And if your existing Azure subscription already has connectivity back to your on-prem data center through a site-to-site VPN or ExpressRoute or through Citrix SD-WAN, now you have full connectivity for the desktop running the cloud to your on-prem resources. So we make that extremely simple as well. And finally, we also integrated the director technology, so that's the monitor tab. So we give you insights into how your users are using the service. We also give you key help desk functionality, where you can see all the machines that are powered on. We can see all the users who are logged in. You can actually get into each of their sessions, see which applications they're using. If it's misbehaving, you can actually kill those processes. And you can also potentially do shadowing of sessions as well. So all the advanced monitoring capabilities are also integrated with this service. So that's a wrap for the demo. So if you want to learn more, please visit citrix.com/DAS and get in touch with your sales person, and we're happy to give you more details. Thank you.